everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie. Today I've got my project pan update. I have been doing a rolling style project pan all year and I'm excited because I've made some really nice progress. I'm going to be rolling some products out and I'm going to be rolling quite a few products in for the end of the year that I think, I have a little stash here, that I think I can make significant progress on before the end of the year. So I'm feeling ready to kind of make that push. And yeah, so we'll see what we can do. But first, let me update you on the products I have been working on, and then we will talk about what's going to be the focus for the next couple of months. So the first product I want to talk about is the bronzer that is never ending. I'm working on the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer. My lid has popped off. I've had this thing for years and I've made good progress. I've used this 134 times since I put it in the project this year. Now this was in a project pan in the years past, so this is what it's currently looking like. I'll put up on the screen the comparison from last time. It is a 2-month difference. I am doing these project pan updates every 2 months now, but obviously a lot of pan showing. I am trying to be a little bit more mindful. It's thinner on this edge, so I am trying to put my brush more on this side right now, just so that it doesn't prematurely crumble, because once it crumbles, it's gonna go fast. I don't know if I'm going to repress it back in the center or just kind of use it loose. I'll get there when I get there, but yeah, I feel hopeful though at this point because there's not that much left and I still have a couple months in the year. So I don't know. I really would love to finish this up by the end of the year, but now I'm worried I'm going to jinx myself. So we will see, but I'm feeling really good with the progress I'm making here. Another thing that I feel really good about with my progress is in my Hourglass Quad. So I'm working on the setting shade. It's called Soft Light. I use it as an under eye setting powder for my concealer and stuff. And this is also a product that I know has very good progress on it. So you can see that I have really been focusing down onto this corner, and I'm trying to use up this corner, and then I will, pick another corner to really kind of hone in with my brush. But the progress I've made is really substantial, and it is pretty thin. So each time I use it, I can see the pan expanding, which is really kind of motivating and exciting. So this is going well. I have used this 83 times since putting it in the project. I, of course, have used it beforehand, but I really enjoy it. And once it is done, I will replace it with some other under eye setting powder because I've really started to enjoy how this looks on my skin, how it wears, and what it does for my under eyes without being too, I guess, heavy. So anyway, this is going really well. The goal is to finish this. I'm not sure if I'll have it done by the end of the year, kind of like the bronzer, but I think I can get pretty dang close. So we'll see what time, as time ticks on, how that goes, but I'm very happy with that. Okay, I have a couple of usage goals to update you on. So the first is for my 2 ColourPop highlighters. So these have been in the project pretty much all year. My goal was to use each of these 50 times. So this one is Lunch Money and this one is called Monster. Lunch Money has more of a kind of traditional champagne gold effect on the cheek, whereas Monster has a little bit more of a pink shift and flip to it. Both are gorgeous. I love them both. And I finally have reached the usage goals on these. So for Lunch Money, I stopped counting once I hit 53. And for Monster, I stopped counting once I hit 50. But I did, in fact, hit 50 for both of these. So they are officially rolling out. I may still reach for them, but I am not going to be focusing on them as project pan, items anymore. I really like the formula of these. I like how they wear on my cheek. They are getting a little old and starting to crumble a little bit, so I don't know how much longer these will hang on in my collection, but I'm glad that I put some, effort into using them this year, and just reaffirms that I really like the product. Okay, next is a blush also from ColourPop. This is the Fresh and Peachy Pressed Powder Blush. So this is a really beautiful peach blush. You can kind of see the rings showing through the pan. I have not hit pan on this yet, but my goal was to use this 30 times and I've used it 27. So I only have 3 more uses to go before I reach that goal. I really love it. It's a great, just, kind of warmer blush for my cheeks. I think over the years, I have, not that I dislike blush, I like blush, but I don't love a super bold blush. So something like this, and then I have like a neutral base one and kind of a more reddy pink one is really all I need. I don't feel the need to have a big blush collection, but I'm really happy I have this kind of peachy toned one in that collection. So anyway, this is rolling over. It's only got 3 uses, so I will definitely hit that goal before the end of the year. But I am really, really pleased with, just kind of reincorporating this back into the routine and getting, a good amount of usage, 27 out of this one since I put it in. So yeah, pretty happy there. And then the last one to update you on is a lip gloss. So this was the lip gloss I used pretty much all summer. It's the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss. I have the shade Glamingo Pink. So this is where I am currently at. Hopefully this is showing okay. So I did not mark this, but we can see from the progress pictures, that there is quite a bit of progress here. I have decided to roll this out. I was going to try to finish it up, but I'm ready to move on with lip products. Lip products are something that I can hone in on for a couple of months, and then I've got to move along. So this is something that I probably will bring into my project pan next spring or summer and just finish it up because it'll be pretty easy to do that. So I'm okay with rolling this out. Again, I really liked it. I used almost all of it. I would say 3/4 of it up this summer. It's a great gloss. I just kept it in my bag and reapplied, whenever I wanted. And yeah, so I'm really happy that I was able to see a lot of visual progress here, but this is going to be exiting the project pan for right now. So that is all I've had in the project. So quick recap for rollovers. We've got the Hourglass powder, the e.l.f. bronzer, and the ColourPop blush that are all rolling over. So that is 3 products right there. And as I was picking my next kind of round of products to focus on, I thought, gosh, I have quite a few of these items that have just a little bit left. Wouldn't it be nice to just kind of like knock them out by the end of the year? So that's going to be kind of a theme that we see as I go through these products. I realized that I need to make a couple of marks on these. So let me do that really quick and then I will introduce the products to you. All right, so to start off, I am going to be bringing in another highlighter just to get some usage out of, and it's actually the highlighter in my Hourglass quad here. I thought it would be nice. I'm making really good progress in the setting powder, of course, and I thought maybe I could just get some more usage out of the highlighter. So the highlighter here, I do have just a little sliver of pan right here, kind of at the edge of the product and the packaging. So I would love to just get some more use out of here. My goal is going to be to use it 30 times. I don't think that should be a problem. I really like the color of it and the tone and all of that. So I know it looks beautiful and I enjoy how it wears. But I think it will just help encourage me to get some more usage out of this. This is a product in general, this compact, that I'd love to finish up the highlighter, the bronzer. I don't know if I can finish this blush, but if I could finish like 3 out of these products, 3 out of the 4 products in here, within the next couple of years, I'd be really, really happy. So just kind of, knocking away at the highlighter, 30 uses here is only going to help. So that's going to be my highlighter of choice. Certainly I can reach for other ones, but that's going to be kind of the primary focus. Okay, and then I've got a couple of primers that I'm going to be working on. So first is my eyeshadow primer. I'm a big fan of the Milani eyeshadow primer. One of these tubes lasts me about a year, I would say, and it's just like Old Faithful. It just always works for me. So I am getting down there. You can see with the tubing here, it's really, really thin. So I'm really just kind of pinching whatever's in this little triangle of space. I do already have a backup, so when this is ready to go, I'm ready for it. And I've got my next one. But yeah, this is something that I really want to finish up. Now, I know from past experience that when I get to this point, it feels like it refills overnight. Like it can still take a while to finish up. So I'm hoping to have this done within the next month. But my update will be in 2 months. That's what I've been doing the second half of this year. And it's been working really well to do every other month update. So this is something I hope to be finished up and in my empties bin for the update at the end of the year. So that's going to be a focus of mine. And then I have two face primers. The first one is from Milani. This is the Chill Out Soothing Primer. I started using this and then kind of put it away for the summer. This doesn't have the best oil control for me, and I do in fact have oily skin, as I'm sure you can tell. I'm kind of oily today. It's the end of my work day and I haven't touched up or anything. Anyway, so this is where I am at. I don't have that much left. So I'm right under kind of this bolded name. So not too much. I mean, obviously I've been kind of pushing it down as I've used it up. So it's pretty thin up here. This is a primer that I use like Monday through Thursday, I would say. I work from home and put a little bit of makeup on each day. So this is something that if I get oily, it doesn't really bother me. Whereas the other primer I'll show you in a second, it does a lot better with my oily skin, keeping me matte and a little bit less shiny. And that is something that I prioritize using over the weekend or like when we're going out, just because I want fewer touch-ups, you know? So this should be easy for me to finish up. I think it's just something I have to remember to use up. I just put it back in my makeup basket as we are transitioning into fall here. So just have to get back in the habit, but this should be something that isn't too hard for me to finish. The other primer, the one that I would say does the best job for me, is the Fenty Beauty True Matte Pro Filter Mattifying Primer. I love this stuff. I will absolutely repurchase it. I've gone through a mini size already. This is a full size, and then I bought another mini size for traveling, but I will definitely repurchase the full size. So it may be a little difficult to see. It's kind of like this beautiful frosted glass, but I don't have much left at the bottom here. So I did make a mark on the back for us to kind of just track and all that. But yeah, this is something, again, I can use it day to day, but with the Milani one, I'll try to use this kind of like, again, like those work from home days, but then Friday, Saturday when we're out and about, I'll definitely prioritize using this one. Okay, and then another kind of complexion related product is my setting spray. So this one is from Makeup Revolution. It's the Matte Fix Oil Control Setting Spray. I don't really know about like oil control. It definitely does keep my makeup in place, which I like, and it doesn't make me more shiny. So that's good. I don't know that it like prevents me from getting shiny, but it doesn't make me more shiny. So I like this. This is also something that not much left in here. This is my marking roughly. I can't really tell because of the black packaging, but I don't think too much in. I use a couple of spurts of this all over my face. If I decide to do eyeliner, I use eyeshadow, so I just wet my brush with this so it stays on. So this is something I definitely think I can finish and fits in my theme of moving stuff out for the end of the year. Okay. Now I have two lip products to share with you. So the first is a gloss. This is from Tower 28. This was a gloss I used over the winter and kind of put away for the summertime. So I want to pull it back out and finish it up. This is the shade called Pistachio. I really like the formula of these Tower 28 glosses, and this one doesn't have any shimmer in it. I also like a shimmery gloss, but it's just kind of like a nude, you know, beigey pink, nothing crazy. So there's a lot of windowing in here that I will swirl around and try to pick up. But as far as the product that's like actually sitting at the bottom, I would say it's right about where the 8 is here, and I can just kind of tell from holding it up in the light. Now, I no longer pull stoppers out of glosses. I know you can, and that way you can get a lot more out of it. I just don't think it's worth the mess. So I will use this until I can't get anything else out. So there probably will still be a little bit at the bottom, but that's fine with me. That's just how I use my makeup. And yeah, I'm excited to see this kind of go through the ringer and finish it up. So I will be putting this into my bag to replace the CoverGirl one. And so I'll have like a go-to gloss just in my bag ready to roll, and we'll see what I can do to finish this up. And then the last product I have is a mini, which is kind of fun. This is from Tom Ford. I've never used their lipsticks before, but I got this as a gift with purchase. I bought my fiance a like cologne from them for his birthday over the summer, and I got a gift with purchase for me, so that's fun. This is the shade Casablanca. I have worn it a couple of times. I think I'm really gonna enjoy it this fall and winter. So it's this cute little lipstick. And my goal is going to be to use it 10 times. So pretty, easy to do. That's a swatch of it. It's got kind of a berry undertone, which I enjoy for, the fall and winter time. And this is something I could wear alone. I could totally put some gloss over it. I think, that would be kind of pretty too. So that's it with gloss over it. Obviously, we've got some more shine there. So this is something that I don't think I'm going to have a trouble with. I just have to make sure I don't lose it because it's so teeny and cute. But yeah, this is kind of a fun color for me to pull out, and I'm excited to getting, the 10 uses on it and see how that goes. And then at the end of those kind of 10 uses, I can decide if this is something I enjoy and I want to keep, or maybe it's, if it doesn't quite suit me how I wanted it to and how my fantasy self sees it suiting myself, I can declutter it at the end of the year. But I think it's worth giving a shot and giving a try before I just, keep it or toss it. That is it for me. A lot of talking. I hope you are doing well. Let me know what you are focusing on, especially as we move into this last quarter. Is there anything that you really want to see pan on or finish by the end of the year? I'd love to hear about it in the comment section down below. And that's all I have for you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.